So what are we going to do today? Well, today I'm going to show you how we can take Andrew Scheps' rear bus compression trick and take it up a notch. Now, if you don't know what Andrew Scheps' rear bus trick is, basically it's a form of parallel mix bus compression. So what I'm going to show you today is a combination of Andrew Scheps' technique, stuff out of my own brain, and then a little bit from the brain of Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. And the track I'll be showing you the example on comes from Warren Hewitt over at Produce Like a Pro. So I'm going to leave a link to Warren's video on the creation of this song, where you can also grab the multitracks if you want to. And with that out of the way, let's hop into the computer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first thing we have to go over is Andrew's actual rear bus trick. So for Andrew's side of it, we have a bus set up with an 1176. What's feeding that bus, in this case, is the bass, guitars, and the vocals. Sometimes Andrew will also send the drums, sometimes he may or may not send the bass, but that's the gist of it. Now settings-wise on the 1176, we've got a slow attack, moderately fast release, and we're looking for about 3 to 5-ish dB of gain reduction, give or take. Oh, and we're on a 4:1 ratio. Now what this part of it does is it helps to fill the mix out and kind of glue things together. Now this bus isn't going to be something you're cranking up, you're just going to bring it up to taste. So I'm going to mute this bus and I'm going to bypass and then turn it on. So that's with it off and then on. Again, it's very subtle, but again, it helps fill the mix out and just kind of helps glue things together. So now on top of this, there's 3 things that I've added to it. Now this first one I kind of stole from Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. Obviously not personally, I've never met the guy.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
But a trick that he'll use in Linkin Park productions is on certain instruments during the verse, he'll have a low cut and a high cut filter set, and then when the chorus kicks in, he'll take those filters off. So now in the chorus, you've got a frequency change. So it changes the sound of the instrument and just makes it seem a little different in the choruses. So that's kind of emulating this. So in this case, I'm just using the Scheps 73, and I've just got a little bit of a boost at 12K and a 1 dB boost at 60. And then the other thing I'm doing here is just adding a bit of stereo imaging, but just on the high end. I think I've got it set, 480 and up. And this I've just dialed into taste. So that's 2 out of the 3. So what we've got so far is the compressor is helping to fill out the mix and give a little more glue. The EQ is giving us a little bit of a frequency shift once the chorus hits. And then obviously the spreader is just spreading that mix out just a little bit wider. And if we turn these on, I'll show you how that sounds. So we'll bypass it first. And then now the last thing I like to do with this is automate it. So in this particular section of the song, this is the last chorus of the song. So I've got it set to be as loud as I would want it. But the build up to this last chorus, I've got it about a dB quieter. In the earlier choruses, I think I have it 2 dB quieter. And in the verses for this particular song, it's just completely bypassed. That way, not only do you get the benefits of using a technique like this, but you can also use it in a way to have your mix expand and contract with different sections of the song. So those are my little tricks to kick Andrew Scheps' rear bus trick up a notch. And if you have any comments or questions, as always, just leave them down below. And as always, I just want to thank everyone for watching. I've been Mr. Jeff, and I'll see you all on the next one. So take it easy. Bye.